कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। Rama, Lakshmana and Sita crossed the waters of Mother Ganga and reached Shringavera. This hamlet in the forest had the tribal hunters living, and to this community of the tribal hunters, Guha was their leader, Nishadanam Neta. Though he had never seen Rama, he was extremely attached to that Nama and the Nami. Nama is the name and Nami is the one who owns the name. The moment he knew that Rama had come to Shringavera, he runs seeking Rama's grace. Rama, who initially rejects the food provided by Guha, later sees himself as the Acharya to Guha and consumes it with love. And that night, when Rama and Sita were lying on the floor, Lakshmana goes around them, Guha goes around the trio, and the tribal hunters go around Guha. This is the scene. The next morning, when Rama wakes up Lakshmana, the shloka is very clear. Bhaskarodaya kalosau gata bhagavati nisha asau sukrishno vihagaha kokilastata kujati barhinanam cha nirgoshaha shruyate nadatam vane sarama janhavi saumyam shigragam sagarangamam. He says, Lakshmana, wake up, wake up. Now, I left you with a confusing question. We have heard that Lakshmana did not sleep for 14 years. And that is what you also told, sir. Lakshmana went around the couple. Suddenly you are telling that Rama woke up Lakshmana, which means Lakshmana would have slept. Which is true, sir. Because most of us have heard Lakshmana did not sleep. Remember, our Itihasas and Puranas are true biographical accounts of living people. Rama lived, Valmiki wrote. Krishna lived, Vyasa wrote. Pandavas lived, Vyasa wrote. Krishna lived, Shuka Brahmam describes. So, it is an account of truth. When it is truth, it will never be against science. Simple medical science. You don't have to do MD, MBBS and all of that. Simple medical science, medical knowledge, if you got, you'll know. Even after 2-3 days of no sleep, your eyes will get swollen, your face will be swollen, your eyes will turn red, you will have headache. 3 days, 3 nights you have not slept. 10 nights you have not slept, you'll go partially under depression. No medical doctor will say you can be without sleep, not a second of sleep for months together. Either you will take tablets to get sleep or you will find ways to sleep. And we have been told that for 365 days a year, for 14 years, imagine more than 4,000 days, which is 4,000 nights, Lakshmana did not sleep for a minute. This is logically untenable. And how do you say it's logically untenable? He would have not slept then if the popular notion that Lakshmana did not sleep for 14 years were true, then why should Valmiki give the verse where Rama wakes up Lakshmana? If Lakshmana sleeps, Rama will wake up to a person who's already awake. Will you go and sing Suprabhatam to him? So Lakshmana did sleep. So there is a verse in Ramayana, the commentator Govindaraja states, Etena Chaturdasha Varsha Paryantam Lakshmanaha Swapahinaha Anaharascha Iti Lokapravadaha Apastaha. The commentator states, thereby from this verse what do we know? He says that there is a general notion in the world. I am not talking now. 700 years before, the commentator states that Lakshmana did not sleep, he did not eat anything for 14 years. All these myths are broken. The commentator states, Lakshmanaha swapahinaha anaharasya iti lokapravadaha apastaha. So Lakshmana did sleep, Lakshmana did eat. Then how do we reconcile, sir? How do we reconcile? Well, I'll give you an example. Imagine a child has to face an accident on the road. The child has survived, but there is a fracture, some damage to the skin. The child is admitted to a hospital. First 2 nights the child suffers in pain because the skin abrasion has happened. Little child, how much pain can the child take? The child cries in pain. That night, that mother will suffer so much. She will be by the bed. She will be praying to the Lord, give that pain to me. Every mother will ask. But this pain transfer is generally not possible unless and until it is very done meticulously through a Vedic procedure. Otherwise, this pain transfer is not possible. The child will suffer. The mother will be witness to that pain. She can't even close her eyes that night. But she will just put her hands, because maybe the mother's touch has its own effect on the child. She'll keep that hand on the child. The child would have slept because the doctor would have given a sedative or something like that. And then the mother would have also put her hand on the child and she will doze off. Now, the 2 days later, the mother will tell her sisters or her husband or her friends, I did not sleep for a minute. Immediately I will go, don't lie, you lady. You were sleeping next to your son, you had put your hand on him and you were sleeping. So how do we reconcile? See, what is sleep? Where you are giving your body rest. Mind may not get that rest, but you are giving good rest to your body. Good sleep is when you sleep. Next day morning when you awake, you won't even have realized that 8-9 hours have passed. That is good sleep, no disturbance. But when a mother is sitting next to a son who has just undergone accident, you know what will happen? If the child moves by a degree, 1 degree, she'll wake up. That is that sleep what the mother has. It is so disturbed that she wouldn't be sleeping for continuously 10 minutes. She'll wake up and check how the child is. She'll check how the temperature is. She'll check if everything is fine and then doze off. Then next minute she'll wake up and check how the child is. So this continuous disturbance which is there in the sleep cannot be called sleep. So she sleeps but doesn't sleep the right way in a peaceful manner. So Lakshmana too slept, but his sleep was not peaceful. Every minute he will wake up and check how Rama and Sita are, then he'll sleep. Then again he will wake up and check if somebody is causing harm to the both of them, again he'll sleep. So this process is why our elders have said he did not sleep, which means he did not sleep properly. So Lakshmana did sleep, but he did not sleep properly. This is a great myth buster. Next day, Guha, he provides whatever little he can towards the hospitality services of Rama, Lakshmana and Sita. Now Rama asks Guha, go fetch the milk from the banyan tree. Because his hair has just started growing, he has not had any trimming. Further on, he will not use a barber at all till the end of the 14th year. So he has to tie up that little hair he has into a jata, because he has to live like a hermit. A hermit has to never cut his hair, never trim his hair, look good, military cut, this cut, mushroom cut, no cut. So he has to have a proper jata. And the jata should be less maintenance. So for that they used to use the milk of the banyan tree and apply it on the hair. Then the hair will become thick. and it will not move here and there. So it will not cause any disturbance. It will remain like how we use many gels. Men use these gels these days. It used to be tight. Soham grihitva niyamam tapasvijana bhushanam jataha kritva gamishyami nyagrodha kshiramanaya nyagrodha viksham. Get me that milk. Kshiramanaya, the milk of nyagrodham, banyan tree, you get it. Now Rama, Lakshmana with that milk of the banyan tree and the hair tied as jatas, they look perfectly like hermits. Now I will give you why Rama has to dress like a hermit. Sita did not. Remember this. Sita did not. Rama and Lakshmana did. They were wearing jata and they were wearing valkalam, the ascetic dress. Why? Because I will give you one beautiful episode from Abhignana Shakuntalam of Mahakavi Kalidasa. Dushyanta Maharaja goes on a hunting spree. That is when, as he is about to hit a deer with an arrow, Bhoho Rajan na hantavyo na hantavyaha ashrama mrigoyam na hantavyo na hantavyaha. This is the animal that belongs to a hermitage. Please do not kill, says one Rishi called Vaikhanasa. The king honors the Rishi's statement. He stops. Then the Rishi says that our ashramam of Kanva Maharshi, who is of the Kashyapa lineage, is very close by. Somatirthe gataha. The Rishi has gone on a pilgrimage to Somatirtham, but you can visit the ashramam because his daughter Shakuntala is there. She will be hospitable to you. Then the Raja, to honor the words of Vaikhanasa Rishi, wants to go to the hermitage. He discards all his hunting dress, crown, kavacham, and goes like a ascetic, like a hermit. The Suta, the charioteer, wonders, sir, why did you change your dress that time? He says, Suta vinita veshena praveshtavyani tapovanani nama idam tavad grihyatam. Suta yavadashramavasinaha pratyavekshaham upavartete tavad rashtraprishthaha kriyantam vajinaha. He says that it is very, very important that we enter places of worship, places of immense penance, with their dress, with minimal adambaram, without showing off your wealth. You have to go to each place. If you are going to a hospital, there is a certain dress. Like a person goes to disco, he cannot go to a discourse. A person who goes to a hospital, same dress, wearing the reception dress, he cannot go. So for each place there is an attire we have to follow. So Rama too followed. Kalidasa says, Valmiki too agrees. So as the both of them entered forest with Sita, they were in the dress of a hermit. Now Guha plans to take them in the boat and leave them across. But Guha says, see Rama, you have to be very careful getting inside my boat. I've heard about you, Rama. It seems that your foot touched a stone and that became a lady. I'm so worried. What if your foot touches my boat and the boat becomes a lady? What will I do with ladies here? I need boats to earn my share of bread and butter. Be very careful. So this is one way of stuti. Mami navna kevato ana kahi tumhar maramo मैं जाना मरमू में जाना. I know your marma. चरण कमल रज कहो सब कहिए मानुष करनी मोरी कछु अहई. Rama smiled. Guha said, I've got another request, Rama. Rama said, put that request, Guha, in the next episode.
Dear Astika reader, I'm happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.